Conflicts and disputes are an inherent part of human interaction, and pre-Christian societies were no exception to this rule. But how did our ancestors deal with these situations before the advent of modern legal systems and judicial procedures? The answer may surprise you. In many pre-Christian societies, conflict resolution was achieved through a combination of mediation, negotiation, and retaliation. When a dispute arose, the parties involved would first attempt to resolve the issue through peaceful means, often with the help of a neutral third party who would act as a mediator. These mediators were often respected members of the community, chosen for their impartiality and wisdom. If mediation failed, the next step was negotiation. This involved the parties involved coming to an agreement on how to resolve the dispute, often with the help of their respective leaders or elders. In some cases, compensation was paid to the injured party, while in others, a compromise was reached that satisfied both parties. If negotiation failed, however, retaliation was often the last resort. This could take the form of physical violence, with one party attacking the other, or it could involve social ostracism, where the offending party was shunned by the community. Interestingly, pre-Christian societies often had a complex system of laws and regulations that governed how disputes were to be handled. These laws were often based on custom and tradition and were enforced by the community as a whole, rather than by a central authority. This meant that everyone had a stake in ensuring that justice was done, and that disputes were resolved fairly. Of course, not all pre-Christian societies handled conflicts and disputes in the same way. In some cultures, for example, blood feuds were common, where the family of an injured party would seek revenge against the offending party and their family. In others, trial by combat was the preferred method of resolving disputes, with the winner being declared the victor and the loser being deemed guilty. Despite these differences, one thing is clear: conflict resolution was an important part of pre-Christian society, and our ancestors had developed sophisticated methods for dealing with disputes long before the advent of modern legal systems. While these methods may seem archaic to us today, they were effective in their time and helped to maintain social order and cohesion within communities. In conclusion, understanding how pre-Christian societies handled conflicts and disputes is an important part of understanding our own cultural heritage. While some of these methods may seem barbaric to us today, they were an essential part of maintaining social order and ensuring that justice was done. By studying these ancient methods of conflict resolution, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the ingenuity and creativity of our ancestors, and perhaps even learn a thing or two about how to handle conflicts in our own lives.